Howdy folks, welcome back again to Rosgreaves Gaming, and today we have a video submitted by Scarecrow443, once again, in a long dang time, but this time at the Tier 10 Des Moines. He just picked this up himself just recently. We needed another cruiser for our clan battles, and, well, he was nearly close to getting this ship done, so he released and unlocked the Tier 10. So, everybody here knows what the Des Moines is in most cases, but for those uninitiated, never met this ship before, America was working at the time with a lot of heavy cruisers. They had the New Orleans and they had the Baltimore classes, which were larger sizes of the 9-inch guns, but at the time they were trying to get more advanced mechanism. The Japanese were getting more fierce at the time and they needed something with even more power. So they designed the Des Moines class with the 9-inch guns with the most advanced firing gun at its time, and probably to me one of the most amazing gun mechanics that they ever did. Now the assemblies were quite large, but these guns are self-reloading. You didn't need to have a man loading the shell, so with it all mechanically done, the reloading time on these guns, believe it or not, is 5.5 seconds. So for those who actually, and on top of that you have the ability for hydroacoustic or defensive fire, radar or spotting plane, and a heal. So you have a really, really powerful ship. Now also the kicker with this ship is also you have really, really good armor piercing type shells. The ballistics of these things, because of the fast speed and the really overbearing crazy angles it can do, it can actually do massive damage. Pardon me there for a second. So this ship actually can be quite the contender for a lot of people and can do a lot of good roles for the people. Not to mention it does have one of the best anti-air abilities as a ship. As you can see, it already took down a plane just by the skim of it within a few seconds. It's quite the contender. Now there is a few drawbacks with this thing. Number one, it does not have the best armor. Believe it or not, it has just incredibly pathetic armor in certain spots. However, if you're bound tanking, it can do some pretty good damage, defending itself against cruisers. I wouldn't recommend it against battleships because even 16 inches, probably 15s, can overcompensate this and penetrate through your bow and do massive damage, if it doesn't hit your top deck by plunging fire. So Yamato's can one-shot you in a heartbeat, and that's not even including one-shotting you through the side at the Citadel, which is pretty high up there, believe it or not. And Scarecrow's Bofors are opening up on that thing. There's see, another plane down. So that's 3, 4. There's 3 down. So that's 6 planes shot down by him. That's also another thing I need to point out. Well, luckily, the enemy is not using, because there is a carrier in this match, as you can see. It's a Shikaku, so it doesn't have the armor-piercing bombs like the Americans do, which is very, very good. Scarecrow's armor-piercing. That's a Seattle out there. That's semi-broadside, so that should be good enough.
Not everyone on my team can be as good as me.
He's doing a smart move here, if you notice. He's not going where the battleship can't see him. If the battleship had seen him, he could have gotten good shots at him, positioning, and oh, there's some armor piercing shells coming after him. Then, oh, it is the Alsace, and he is there. Luckily, the Alsace is missed because of the nerf that they recently did, and has missed his shot. Now, if you guys noticing, there's some red trails coming off his ship. Yep, this is right. This is an Admiral Halsey commander on this ship. So he has the ability to use the Admiral Halsey perk if he triggers it. Question is, will he be able to? Because doing so will get him some extra perks, and every little bit helps in anybody's team fight. And the Zao is decided to go broadside, and this is what I mean by the armor piercing. If you hit the target, of course. Hit it, it will be doing massive damage to the enemy. And he's not going to get many hits there. And the Yu Yang is in really hot trouble. Run, Yu Yang, run. And Zal's pushing. And I don't think he wants to get another Citadel in him again, but he's decided to go something broadside. And he's going to have to either A, go broadside to him, or B, he's going to have to... Yeah, he's going to stay across the mountain. He can torpedo him, so he's going to have to show off, produce an angle, and just DPM him to death. He has the ability to throw DPS. The problem is Zal's got really good high explosives, so you have to be careful. And the Zal's bringing broadside again, and once again, he's able to Citadel him.
Damn. Desert road,
Unfortunately,
no gas,
come on,
no chicks.
Scarecrow. Yeah, Scarecrow could finish him off. Unfortunately, he was hitting him too close to the waterline and missed his shots. It's okay, he'll be fine. As long as he is able to get one more round into him, he'll be toast. But unfortunately, he knows he's there, so he's got him pinned. He ain't going anywhere. Seattle looks like he's going to try to push. The question is he going to do it? Looks like yep, he's coming out again. Scarecrow, pay attention what you're moving your mouse. Okay, good. He killed him.
Crumbled like a shit cookie.
And he was able to take down the Seattle. Well done. So that's one ship out of the way really quick. And the team is not doing so good in the meantime. A lot of fighting has happened at C and B, and multiple ships have been deleted. So you can see, we've been talking about his fight. We haven't seen Missouri, Buki, Yu Yang, Fletcher, Akatsuki on his team have been destroyed, and the Zhao Shima, Zhao he killed, the Shima, the Fletcher, and the Kagero have been killed. So that Zhao, actually, even though he died, he took two of the enemy, allied ships out of the game beforehand. And that was the quickest death to that Seattle. Okay, that was Scarecrow's second kill. Unfortunately, he didn't get the first blood in this fight, so he did not get that ability, so he is not going to have the first blood perk. Now, Scarecrow is not seen because of him behind that island. He's waiting for, and there it is. The Alsace has now been spotted by allied ship, and because of him behind this island, he can't see him. And he's able to throw lead down range, so to speak, at this Alsace, and do massive damage. This is the strongest point of a Des Moines. If you know how to put yourself in a position, you could just go right behind any island and just throw lead down lane. This is one of its very strong perks, not to mention its ability to use long-lasting radar. However, there is one thing I did point out. If you guys are noticing, its shells go really high up. So you really have to learn how to handle the shell flight time, so to speak, on here, because you're going to have to lead the shots the right way. But once you practice long enough, as Scarecrow is clearly showing, you're able to put down multiple shells down lane and really hurt the target. Come on, Scarecrow, just a few more rounds and some fire, and we got this guy pinned down for sure. And the Zhaos decided to come out too. Well, Scarecrow has still not got a fire on him, but he's down to 5,000. That's another good round, and he's going to have to let go of that fight. So now he's going to have to concentrate his fire on the Zhao, which he has locked on. There we go. Now he's locked on. If you guys don't know what that key is, that's the X key. And he's putting some DPS in there. Meanwhile, also on top of that, the Alabama has decided to cap the position. So now they have A getting captured. The Z-52 is trying to go after the Yamato. And now the Zhao is decided to go broadside, which means he's trying to be desperate and get into a position. And that's why he did. The Z-52 has decided to assist his ally and throw him smoke. Meanwhile, the Alabama said, nope, that's not happening, and decided to kill off the Zhao.
Much better.
So now, instead of going after the destroyer, he's going after the Alsace, which, smart move. Yep, and there is a fire on the Alsace. Now that the LCS is no longer spotted, he's now firing rounds at the Z52. And the LCS with its 15-inch guns did penetrate through the nose of Scarecrow. But Scarecrow put a second fire on the LCS. Z52 is putting massive amount of lead down lane, trying to kill Scarecrow. Scarecrow's not having any of it. Here comes another round of leads from the LCS. He doesn't take any damage. Oh, he's not taking any more damage. Scarecrow's decided to switch to armor piercing, which is a good move actually, because the 9-inch guns will penetrate, and there it is.
Hail to the king, baby.
That's Scarecrow's third kill in this match.
Coochie, coochie.
And there's enemy torpedoes from the Z52.
Coochie, coochie.
First line, easy dodge. Second line, not so much.
Much better.
Well, Scarecrow, I think you're in a little bit of hot water now. That is quite a bit of your health deleted. However, Z52 has been shown now. So now you have full reign to open fire on this guy. And put a lot more lead down lane. And Scarecrow is definitely doing that. And there's the death of the Z52. And now he's opening on the Massachusetts. Remember, we only had 6,000 health, so any of these ships can sneeze on us and kill us. So Scarecrow's have to be very, very careful with this stuff right now. There's one wrong look and he's dead. It looks like he might have the final laugh on this Massachusetts here. And yep, there's his fourth
Can't fight,
kill.
and you
match.
died of vision. That's a tough break.
Well, the only thing now is left is the Carrier and the Carolina. So, he's got two choices. Either A, watch the ramming of that ship, and
Suck it down.
that's the last ship left.
I'm good. Arrivederci, motherfucker.
So the only ship left now is the Carrier. Well, where is he? We already got the caps being captured. So where do you go get that? So meanwhile, the chat is actually being quite the friendly little guys. They're saying, Scarecrow, by all means, my good friend, get yourself a free Kraken. And they're saying, thank you. I'm more than happy to.
I've got balls of fail.
And there's Scarecrow's 2 fires and a high caliber. Hi, Shikaku. I believe we met once. And there's Scarecrow's Confederate Award. Well, Scarecrow, can I ask something? Can you get a wither or two? I think that might actually be quite possible with the amount of fires you're putting on this fine young man. And there's his Kraken Unleash.
Out your ass.
Well done, Scarecrow. Well done. Believe it or not, guys, that was actually quite the... it could have been worse. Team got themselves together, pointed out things that they needed to do, and got themselves done what they needed to be done. Either way, very well done. Very well done for sure. So, Scarecrow is coming out of this match with... believe it or not, guys, this is funny. This is quite the good one. Quite the good one. He comes out of this match with a 210,000 damage with a Confederate Dreadnought, Kraken Unleash, and high caliber. And we'll give him that definitely. The Kraken definitely was semi-steel kill steel with the one ship, but still he did help out quite a bit on that one side of the team. So really well done for him. 221 hits, 7 planes shut down, 2 incapacitations, 5 destroyed, 11 sets on fire, 7 citadels, 4 target hits with the secondaries, and spotted 1 ship. And he got himself, by working on all that, getting all those awards, getting, no lie, a base experience of 3,245, being double the Alabama on the Allied team. On top of that, he was able also to grab himself at least 38,000 damage just by the fires alone. So, and also coming out of that match with premium of getting almost over, actually no, it got 750,000 credits earned. Very, very well done, Scarecrow. It's a pity that everything there, you didn't get the ability to use your power-ups from via the Admiral Halsey, but I'm sure you'll find a match one day using the Halsey activation codes and destroying the whole enemy team. Either way, thank you for submitting that so much, submitting it to Scarecrow. If you guys have your own, please submit it down to the email link down below via using wowsreplays.com. If you guys have any other ones you suggest, also down below. Also, you guys can rate comments down below if anything you're interested in seeing, any news, any updates you always want. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all on the high seas.